And speaking of which, our final news story for this month concerns the news regarding Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2, because we actually have more information than just an announcement this time.
Yes, and to start off, well, I'll just initiate the conversation because why not? It's actually a sequel.
Yep, it's set several years later with new set of protagonists, and for some reason half of Unova is frozen.
Oh dear, I didn't see that part. What is it with these Pokemon continuations and the land freezing over? I mean, they did it in Platinum, too.
Oh, they did? When?
Yeah, because you might notice that all the characters are wearing winter clothing now.
Oh yeah, good point. But I mean, like, kind of literally, I mean, hang on, I'm just gonna link you a trailer.
Oh, I already see where this is going. The third dragon is part ice type.
Could be it actually, because there was fire and lightning, so...
Yep, fire, lightning, and then Kyurem, which was dragon ice.
Ah, yeah, that could make sense. So, yeah, basically half the world has been frozen over, but on the flip side, it does seem that my fears that it was just going to be copy-paste the same world have completely dissipated because, well, A, I think the world's going to change if half of it is frozen over.
Yeah.
And B, we do actually see a lot of new places in the trailer that I'm currently watching. Like, one of the things you see in it is a gym that can... It seems to have a puzzle involving, like, lily pads or riding on lily pads.
Yeah, I saw that.
Actually, come to think of it, was there a water-type gym in Pokemon Black and White? I don't think there was.
No. There wasn't a water-type anything in Pokemon Black and White.
Oh, that's true. Water types are surprisingly hard to find in Black and White.
Yeah. Oh, actually there technically was, but that was the Tri-type.
Oh yeah, good point.
So I don't know how much that one counts.
There seem to be a lot of features which flash by pretty quickly. There's something that looks like a movie-directed set. I don't know if that's going to be something like the Pokemon musicals, where it's a fun video game, or whether it's part of some kind of battle. That's all kind of interesting. There are also, like, again, another series of battle arenas. I don't know if this is going to be, like, optional thing or not, whether it's actually part of the thing, but it does seem to be a thing where the characters walk it into, like, a battle arena, and there's, like, loads of lights flashed up as he walks in, and the audience is cheering wildly, which makes me think it's not your typical gym unless the gym leader is, well, very vain and full of himself.
Lord Ham! Speaking of gym leaders, I just have to remark on the fact that Game Freak is once again acknowledging the existence of black people.
Indeed, hooray!
This gym leader is black too, yo!
Oh, that hurt, Sven.
Oh god, in the words of Proton John, my face is melting.
Oh, geez. But, yeah, that aside, it's cool to see a bit more diversity in Pokemon games. Like I said, Unova was supposedly based on America, so that does make sense. And, by the way, Game Freak, I'm still waiting for that Pokemon world based on English. Another thing that has been noticed is that there's more diverse Pokemon this time. As in, as well as the Unova Pokemon, there are some Pokemon that come from the other regions and now mixing amongst the bunch.
And all I can say is thank you. As much as I really overall like the new generation of Pokemon, sometimes it gets very, very hard to find ones that actually look pleasing appearance-wise. And frankly, I'd like to have to avoid catching them for the sake of utility. Like the one time I had to catch a Seismitoad, that gigantic blob of a frog.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey, I mean, again, I mostly like the new Pokemon, and I did like that it was a completely unique ecosystem, but it is kind of cool to have some of the old favorites back in to mix it up a bit for this generation. And yeah, I'll be honest, the options were kind of limited in this generation. Like, I brought it up before, but it was really hard to find a water type. In my first run, I settled for Ducklet, and I think in the second run, like the one I've currently got, I just basically ditched the water type. And I'm trying to think, did I have a water type in the end? Oh, no, I ended up using Beartic, that's his name. I ended up using Beartic of all things as my water type, because none of the water types either interested me or were that good to begin with. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, my favorite was probably Caracosta, the big tanky turtle.
Yeah, I could understand that. I was tempted to go with that, but at the same time, I also needed a good flying type, and I went with the Feather Foss on it.
Oh, yeah. Archeops, also a very viable choice.
Yeah, I mean, its defense is absolute crap, but its attack power is ridiculous.
Yeah. Basically, very glassy glass cannon.
Pretty much. I mean, it did have that really bad effect, like, its attack is half if its HP goes under half, but as long as you can keep its HP up and, like, just make sure you use, like, the very fast strikes, it pretty much KOs anything.
Yeah, and furthermore, with this particular Pokemon, once something hits it, it's dead anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Just to give an example, the varieties we see, we've got a lot of the Pokemon from Gold are back, we've got Maori, Tyranitar, and...
Riolu, so Lucario
yeah,
back. Woo.
Yeah. Oh god, yay. I was so happy with that. Metagross is back, and there's only enough I saw Eevee amongst that, so is Eevee going to be catchable in the wild?
Oh, if they add anything to this game, I hope they add 2 new generation Eeveelutions.
Oh yeah, that would be really cool, although what types do you have, you know?
Well, they've yet to use Dark, and they've yet to use Rock, or Ground.
Actually, well, they've used Dark, because there's Umbreon.
Dark Steel!
Oh yeah.
I think I had Dark on the mind for some reason. Yeah, I was thinking of Umbreon.
So yeah, those would all be cool. They haven't used Fighting either, although that would be incredibly weird.
They haven't used Flying either, although that would be even weirder.
Although that might be cool, actually. I've now got this image in my head, but anyway, moving.
Yeah, Flying Fox, that would be awesome.
I'm sure it's looking pretty cool, and yeah, I'm trying to think of a conclusion, but I just can't think of anything beyond that. It looks pretty cool. I can't wait to get my hands on it. So.
Oh, and this is a story nerd thing, but whatever they do, I hope in some way, shape, or form, In and Ghetsis return.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, one of the magazine scans, we see like this new rival, but we also see it's kind of hard to tell whether the rival is confronting or commanding this like group of ruffians, but it's implied we could have yet another villain sect, so that could be interesting.
Yeah, and once again, I want Ghetsis to return because he escaped. His arc was literally left unclosed, and in fact we don't even know who the Shadow Triad were, so we have more villains.
That is true, actually, so I have to wait out for the details as they unfold, but for now, it definitely looks like Unova still has a lot of new areas to explore. We can now mix it up with a Pokemon, so we're planning the squad to be fun.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to that because I wanted to mix and match the Pokemon I liked from this generation with the ones I loved from the last ones, like, I have got to have a Togekiss on my team.
That's kind of the same for me, except replace the word Togekiss with Sandslash. I hope he's bloody in this game.
Or at least easier to obtain.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, long story short, this is looking really cool, and we'll be keeping our eyes posted on any new developments, and we'll be waiting eagerly for the chance to play it.
Basically, very long, nerdy story short.
Also, the end of the trailer shows that there's going to be a new Pokemon movie out, and frankly, I don't give a flying toss. But yeah, that's our thoughts on it, and that brings both the news section and this month's Monkey broadcast to a close. If you'd like to share your own opinions on anything we've discussed, or want to leave us with a question, or if you just want to insult us for no apparent reason at all, feel free to use the comment section. That's what it's there for.
Indeed, yeah, we eat up any negativity we get. We feed on your hatred. Either that or we're just that desperate for attention.
Yeah, one of the two. So now Mike and I for a crossover between My Little Pony, Twilight, and...
Oh god!
and zombies, because we're that desperate for attention.
Yeah, the 3 things that guarantee you to get every fan base on demand.
It basically consists of Twilight Sparkle and zombies tearing apart a Metal Swan. Anyway.
I can get behind that!
And yeah, it is getting insane here, so we must now leave it for the sake of your sanity. That's the end of Monkey Broadcast for this month, so this is farewell from me, the Jonin Monkey.
And me, Sven the Crusader. Gophers. Why? How do they work?
That was Monkey Broadcast, a monthly review discussion show hosted by the Jonin Monkey and Sven the Crusader. If you feel that you've been the subject of slander or that your copyright has been misused, please PM me and I'll try and get round to fixing it as soon as possible. We also welcome any comments, be it feedback or your own viewpoints on any of the things we've discussed. Until next month, have fun kids!
I can't actually claim them all high ground because just to spare Sven some dignity, I have also recently been watching a crossover of Phoenix Wright and My Little Pony and also enjoying it, so...
Yeah, and in fact I'm going to link him to the newest episode of that right after we're done with this.
Oh, sigh. Anyway...